It's 10:24 and I am about to clean the kitchen. Gonna make myself some tea and coffee. I'm gonna check the pets to see if they need anything. And then slowly I'm gonna start reading the books that I have on my TBR. Hey guys, my name is Arden. Welcome to my channel. And this is gonna be a very chill weekend readathon. Hope you enjoy. Alright, let's unwrap this book. This is LGBT romance, cute, YA contemporary. Don't want to spoil myself by reading reviews, high expectations. In one of my previous videos, which was a Queer No Fear readathon TBR, I did mention that this is the only physical book I will be reading, and then for the rest of the books I'm going to be reading on my Kindle. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. It's purple. It's what we love to see. It's You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. Let's just wait a little for them to calm down. I bought this last year when it came out. It's a little bit damaged, I see now. I'm not sure if that's how it came in. Let me just read you what this book is about. Liz has always believed she's too black, too poor, too awkward to shine. She's planned an escape route from her small town via an uber-elite college, but has no money to get there, until she's reminded of her school scholarship for prom king and queen. Liz fears the spotlight, but must face the gauntlet of social media trolls and catty competitors. The only thing that makes it halfway bearable is the new girl in school, Mac. She's smart, funny, and just as much of an outsider as Liz. But Mac is also in the running for queen. Will falling for the competition keep Liz from her dreams, or make them come true? A smart, hilarious black girl magic rom-com. I'm really excited to read this book. As for the rest of the books that I had on my TBR, I'm probably gonna choose a random number generator just to choose which ones to read. I'm gonna start after I have my coffee, and then I'll be back to read. It's 1 p.m. and I'm here to give you an update on my progress. I am 11 chapters in, 87 pages, what, 24%, I think, as Goodreads calculated it. And don't mind me, I'm just wearing my earphones weirder than other people do. I don't like to put my earphones in like this because this part doesn't actually make a sound. It just puts in the bass, but this part is the one that usually is the loudest. And if you have bad hearing like me, I normally have to use this part to, you know, to hear whatever I'm listening to, which is currently, let me check, 21 by Gracie Abrams. I also love listening to Fozia. Her cover of So Dancing in a Burning Room is currently my top favorite song and it's been that way for a while now. I'm taking a bit of a break from reading right now. My current thoughts for this book are that it's a really fast read. It's a cute book. I'm really invested in the backstory of the main character Liz and her relationship with other people and her friends, and the town that this book is set in. They really just love prom. Her mom passed away and it was her wish for Liz to go to college, and basically Liz can't go if she doesn't have the scholarship, and in order to be able to go to college she has to compete in this like prom thing and win, and then she gets the money. I am just really invested in seeing her succeed and wanting her to get the best experience ever. But there is also this girl who comes in. She's a new girl at school and everybody calls her Mac, and the two of them just kind of have a little bit of chemistry, which I love. I love reading it. They're so cute together, and Mag just keeps on talking. She talks a lot and I kind of like it. But yeah, it's this book is quirky and I love it, but it also isn't just quirky. It touches on several topics, but it's mainly just a very cute story. Kara is joining me. Say hi to Kara. This is my bird. I went on random number generator and it's gonna choose one book out of the 20 that I have in my Kindle library right now for this readathon, and then I'm gonna choose another number, and if it's an even number I'm gonna start from the top. If it's not an even number I'm gonna start from the bottom. The book number is 10 and the next number is 16, which is an even number, which means that I'm gonna start from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The first book I'm gonna be reading is A Cupid in London by Tom Cavill. This is our first Valentine's Day together, so it has to be extremely special. Harry is excited about his first Valentine's Day with his boyfriend Will, who helped him get over a broken heart. To be on time, he's willing to do anything. He'll even get on the bus dressed in a ridiculous costume that draws more than a few looks, while carrying a box of pink cupcakes. But when he arrives home ready to start the special evening in a sexy way, Harry's jaw drops when he realizes that Will is not alone. Single or not, treat yourself with this funny and unapologetically cheesy gay Valentine's short story full of tender and unexpected moments. It is 23 pages long and... Excuse you. Ow. Ooh. My Kindle has 14%. Okay, I need to charge it. Poor little guy. Shoulder. Thank you. I finished The Cupid in London by Tom Cavill and I'm rating it 2 stars. Honestly, the writing and the progression of the story felt a little bit juvenile. The dialogue was all over the place. The main character Harry was unlikable. He felt a little selfish at times, but also he looked up to his partner Will so much. He idolized him. In general, it wasn't my favorite book. Let's see. Random number generator chose book 14, and if it's an even number I am going to start from the top, and it chose number 12, so it's an even number, so we're starting from the top. Book number 14. 1, 2, 3. The Stranger by Mary Black Rose. 44 pages long. The Stranger is a 10K word short story written in a folk tale style with a sprinkling of LGBT characters and magical realism aspect suitable for 14-plus-year-olds. In the small self-sufficient mountain town of Baylor, a stranger sweeps into town during the onset of a storm and strange things start to occur. Barb will be forced to confront her long-held romantic feelings for her good friend Greta, but Greta can't get over her feelings for her possibly deceased husband who went to war many years ago. Other residents such as old-time neighbors Harold and Seth will have to take a better look at the details of their long-held argument, and sweet Lil Evie, the town shepherdess, agonizes between her suitors, the dashing Bill or kind-hearted Mike, until she encounters the stranger. The stranger moves into town like a quiet shadow, and when he leaves no one will remember him, and they will never be the same.
It's okay, we lost that. The third book in the White Fairy series by Becky Chambers, which is sci-fi which is quick, so it could count for this, but I'm reading it beforehand, so I want to try and finish, but yeah, that one. I haven't looked at the blue red edges.
I'm 20 chapters in You Should See Me in a Crown, 155 pages, halfway through. This is exciting. But now I'm watching the Queer No Fear live show.
Currently listening to You Should See Me in a Crown on audio, edit or do something.
Are we all reading this book?
And you know, sometimes you do have to stand up for what you think is right, even if you stand alone. And the problem is, if you're against everything, what do you stand for?
Another reading sprint finished. I am currently 237 pages in. I'm definitely finishing this book today. Probably a 5-star read. This is such an endearing, light-hearted, sweet book. I am loving it so far. Thirty chapters in, 247 pages. That is about 75% done. I am going to kind of take a break from reading this book right now, and I'm gonna move on to The Stranger. Okay, finished my second read of the day, which was The Stranger. Now let's do another random number generator. Number 3. Okay, and if it's an odd number, we start from the bottom. Number 1. Okay, we start from the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Sleepwalking by Cara Malone. This is 65 pages long. How many times have you walked past your soulmate before you noticed her? College senior Leah McAllister is quickly approaching a new chapter of her life, and she's not ready for any of the things that come after graduation. The job market is grim, adult responsibility looms, and when her job writing for the school paper sends her to interview the magnetic Morgan, she even begins questioning her sexuality. Morgan Park, a few years older and more worldly than Leah, seems to have it all. Or at least she did, until her girlfriend started showing signs of bipolar disorder just as they decided to start a family together. Now her life is unraveling before her eyes, and she just needs something or someone to hold on to. Life in a small town has been weaving Leah and Morgan slowly together, but their worlds collide in one intense meeting that leaves them each with a decision to make: follow their hearts to each other or go their separate ways and keep sleepwalking through life. This 15,000-word novella is the prequel to Cara Malone's debut novel Awakened, which did come out in April 2017. I didn't really talk about The Stranger, so here goes. So The Stranger is about this stranger who comes into town, and he is staying there for a while. There's something like odd about him. He's just there to help people deal with their own drama, deal with their own life situations. The story idea was good. I didn't know how to rate it. It's 6:40 p.m. I'm going to have dinner soon, then I'm gonna take off my makeup, or I'm gonna do that right now, and then I'm gonna continue reading whatever I have to read. But so far, I think this readathon is going pretty good. I am feeling super relaxed when there's not birds screaming at me. Honestly, if my videos are not cohesive in any way, it's because I always have distractions, whether there's my birds or it's the dogs. There's always something, and I can't even think clearly. My videos are sometimes, they seem like they are collected, I guess, and I have myself put together in a way, but these distractions just mess with my head so much I can't even think. It's annoying. It's so annoying. And I deal with this every single day, so no wonder my earphones are constantly being used, because I just can't deal with distractions. And my mind, obviously, like, is so easily distracted as well, even without anything else. So, but I'm doing good today. I am doing good. I'm doing good. This book is so cute. It has me an emotional mess. Just adapt this to the screen. 5 out of 5 stars. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. I'm so happy that I got to read it. I'll update you tomorrow as to what books I've read apart from Sleepwalking, and if I picked any more up. But this is it from me for today. So when I said goodbye to you yesterday, I did pick up Sleepwalking by Cara Malone. This is a short story. It is a prequel to the awakened novel. I rated it 3 stars. Out of all the books that I read on Kindle yesterday, Sleepwalking was probably the best. Next, I read One Way In by Matthew Aaron Browning. I rated this 2 stars. This felt more like a product advertisement, I guess. It is very smutty, but very, very short. Honestly, I didn't get anything from it. It wasn't my favorite. I didn't really like it that much, or at all. I probably won't think about it anytime soon. And I will never go back to reread it. But it is 19 pages long, so. And the last book that I read, which I also rated 2 stars. Again, a very short story. It is The Magical Femme. It wasn't my favorite. I rated it 2 stars. So let's dive into the analysis of my reading. This weekend I read 6 books. 1 was a physical book. All other ones, the other 5 were free on Kindle. There is only 1 book that got a 5-star rating, which was You Should See Me in a Crown. That is somewhere on my bookshelf. So I've had 1 5-star rating, no 4-star ratings, 2 3-star ratings, and 3 2-star ratings. Honestly, not ideal. I'm kind of sad because this is probably the most 2-star ratings I've done in a month, but also I wouldn't give any of these books like higher ratings. The only reason why The Stranger got 3 stars is because it was a little bit interesting, especially with the name reveal in the end. And Sleepwalking got 3 stars because it had quite a bit of plot and it made me want to read Awakened, the next book, like the full book. But I'm not going to read it. It just made me want to read it and learn more about the characters, which I guess is the point of these novellas. It's 5:30 p.m. and I haven't read anything today. You know what? I don't think I will. I am not really in the mood to read, but I really do hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you give it a thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know what books you read if you participated in the Queer No Fear readathon. And also, one last thing, please subscribe and click the notification bell to keep yourself notified when I post more videos. I highly appreciate all your support and thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!